Welcome to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. It's been 4 years since Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley endorsed light rail for the Purple Line. And this week, a major step was taken to bring that project closer to reality. As Susan Kennedy reports, the governor has announced plans for a public-private partnership.
So we are here today at the future home of Maryland's Purple Line here in Bethesda, Maryland.
Surrounded by local leaders and supporters, the governor announced plans for a $400 million state investment towards the construction of the Purple Line. O'Malley told the crowd the state will seek out a private firm to build the $2.2 billion project, making this the state's first public-private partnership.
In order for a modern economy to create jobs and expand opportunity, we have to be willing to make modern investments. In total, the Transportation Act will invest $4.4 billion, supporting over 57,000 jobs over the next 6 years. Better choices in order to achieve better results.
Together, our Gray Seneca Science Corridor, Shaded Grove Sector Plan, White Flint Plan, White Oak Gateway Plan Center are projected to produce, get this, 100,000 new jobs. That's the largest single addition in the county's history.
This has been a collective effort, and it is just really, really wonderful to finally be here, not just announcing these amazing investments, but also really, truly announcing this groundbreaking P3, public-private partnership, solution to this issue, which is something that's being talked about on the national level. And lo and behold, Maryland once again leads the nation in making sure that we set the example moving forward.
With this announcement, the state has now committed close to $800 million for the light rail line, including $280 million budgeted earlier this year for final design work and purchase of the right-of-way. The public-private partnership would allow the state to share the cost of building the Purple Line with a private firm while paying them a fee to operate it.
Business wants to partner with government on building the large infrastructure projects that need to be funded. Without this infusion of the private sector money, we would not see the Purple Line. What the governor did here today puts Montgomery County and the state of Maryland in the forefront of what's happening in the nation, that these kinds of infrastructure projects have to be done in partnership with the people in the business community. So we couldn't be happier. I think this is an example of taxpayer money very well spent.
Councilmember George Leventhal has been a longtime supporter of the Purple Line. He says it's key to the economic future of the county and the state.
We're looking ahead to a bright future for our local economy, and I love to see the partnership between the two counties. Our future lies in regional cooperation, and that's what the Purple Line is all about, bringing us together as a region and making it easier for us to expand, to get higher education.
Someone will be able to get around Gaithersburg and to Gaithersburg and from Gaithersburg in a much more convenient way, which is what all of us here in Montgomery County and throughout the state of Maryland wants for people. I mean, this brings a lot of jobs, but it makes the people who have jobs today get there even in a more pleasant way and in a more efficient way.
But not everyone at the event was celebrating. Much of the line would be built along the Capitol Crescent Trail, which has some community members up in arms.
I invite people who haven't done so to go and take a walk like I did, take a 2 or 4 mile hike and walk along the trail. And maybe if people did this, they'd see the difference.
Obviously, it's horrible to clear cut all the trees along the path, but I think it's also just a complete financial boondoggle that will never, it'll just never be viewed as a good idea in the long run.
Also at the press conference, O'Malley announced funding for even more transportation in Montgomery County, including $25 million to build the Brookville Bypass and $100 million for the first phase of the Corridor Cities Transitway. Actual work on the Purple Line is scheduled to begin in 2015. In Bethesda, I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
Plans to extend Mid-County Highway in hopes of easing traffic congestion are being discussed again in Montgomery County. The highway currently runs from Shady Grove Road to Montgomery Village Avenue, and the master plan contemplates extending it towards Clarksburg. Engineers from the county's Department of Transportation have studied several alternatives for the corridor, including a no-build option. Just this month, dozens of residents attended a public hearing to discuss the Mid-County Corridor study. If you missed the meeting, written comments are being accepted through August 21st. You can find out more about the project on the county's website. With the pending redevelopment of Wheaton, pedestrian activity is expected to increase, and county officials want to make sure that heavily traveled pedestrian areas are safe. This week, County Executive Isaiah Leggett celebrated the completion of several pedestrian safety improvements on Reedy Drive between Veers Mill Road and Georgia Avenue. This stretch of road was targeted because it was identified as a high incidence area for pedestrian collisions. The improvements include several new safety measures, including a high visibility crosswalk, curb ramps, curb extensions, and pedestrian crossing signs. In addition, Spanish and English-speaking pedestrian safety advocates are reaching out to people in the area.
And we've provided a great deal of resources to, in fact, enhance pedestrian safety, whether or not it's for engineering, education, enforcement, all designed to make certain that we are ahead of the game.
These volunteers are educating thousands of residents by promoting pedestrian safety at events such as fairs and festivals. Speaking of festivals, the county hosted the Salvadoran American Day Festival at the Wheaton Triangle to commemorate and celebrate our area's growing Salvadoran community. It was a family-oriented event that featured a health fair. Lorna Virgili has more. Lorna?
Sonia, thousands gathered in Wheaton to celebrate the Salvadoran American Day in Montgomery County. But the celebration and recognition was not only by our county, also by the state of Maryland.
And this is signed this day by me, Isaiah Leggett, as county executive.
Y lo proclamo así en este día como ejecutivo de este condado.
Viva El Salvador! Viva El Salvador!
The county hosted the festivities at the Wheaton Triangle. Since Salvadorans comprise the largest percentage of Hispanics in Montgomery, efforts are being made to reach out to this particular segment of the population.
It really means a great deal because it reflects the fact that we are a very good and inclusive community for all people, that we want to treat everyone with dignity and respect. It also reflects the very strong heritage that we have in our community, the great diversity, and the strong role that the Salvadoran community plays in Montgomery County. We want to certainly recognize that. And today is a good chance to do that.
I'm very proud to be here as a part of this celebration of the Salvadorian American Day. Because this government and this U.S. citizen has been recognizing the great achievement of the Salvadorian community to this country.
Aside from traditional food and music, county agencies had a strong presence. Representatives from the Departments of Recreation and Police, as well as the Board of Elections, spent the day handing out information to residents.
I'm going to be visiting the health fair, which is really important, particularly as we're trying to do the outreach and education on the Affordable Care Act and health reform, and also the screening that's being done. So I'm really excited about it. I appreciate Delegate Ana Sol Gutierrez for inviting me, for showing me around, and I'm just excited to be here today.
In Wheaton, for County Report This Week, I'm Lorna Virgili.
When we come back, we'll have an update on the Chevy Chase Lake sector plan. And we'll visit Rock Spring Park, where area food trucks are serving lunch to the office crowd.
The first day of school is right around the corner, and we want to make sure every child is ready to learn on day one. That includes having a backpack and the supplies they need for the new school year. This summer, join Montgomery County Public Schools for the MCPS Give Backpacks campaign. A simple $10 donation will provide a student in need with a new backpack filled with school supplies. Please help our kids get off to a great start. Go to mcpsgivebackpacks.org to donate today.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. After weeks of discussion and various amendments, the Montgomery County Council has approved the Chevy Chase Lake sector plan, but it did not come without plenty of debate. Susan Kennedy reports.
The small village of Chevy Chase will be getting a facelift of sorts in the near future. The newly approved sector plan will bring new housing, retail, and transportation. The Chevy Chase Lake Plan covers a portion of Connecticut Avenue between Jones Bridge Road and East-West Highway. Phase 1 of the sector plan can move ahead at any time. It includes the Chevy Chase Lake Shopping Center, the Howard Hughes Medical Institute, and a Housing Opportunities Commission project on Chevy Chase Lake Drive that will provide affordable and workforce housing.
Both the Howard Hughes Medical Institute and the Chevy Chase Land Company have been waiting for a long time, knowing that with the Purple Line likely to occur, the ability to, in the case of Chevy Chase Land Company, attract investment and upgrade retail and shopping opportunities would be really great. And so Chevy Chase Land Company had approval for a much larger retail development than the one that's on the ground now, but they really wanted a mixed-use development that would include residential that would support the retail. And now they can proceed with that on the east side of Connecticut Avenue.
The County Council approved the sector plan by an 8-to-1 vote. Councilmember Mark Elrich casting that ballot. He says the plan is unresponsive to the concerns of the community and that it fails to address traffic issues that he believes will occur when redevelopment begins.
If you're not getting anything for the community and you are jamming up one of the busiest roads in the county that's used by tens of thousands of people who don't live there to try to get through to work in the morning, I think it's just a major, major mistake. And we have no way of paying for the infrastructure, which is going to be tens of millions of dollars, and the council appears to have no interest in requiring that the developer pay for the infrastructure. I see nothing good of this for the county, and I really meant what I said, I've never seen a council or a planning board vote for a plan that was opposed by every community. That doesn't happen, but it just happened.
However, the council did approve the plan with one major stipulation. Phase 2 of the work cannot go forward until construction of the Purple Line that will stop in Chevy Chase begins.
Several years ago, the County Council established the Montgomery Business Development Corporation to help attract and retain businesses in Montgomery County. Within the last year, Holly Sears Sullivan was hired as the president, and today she joins us in the studio to tell us about the MBDC's new website. Holly, it's great to have you here. What can you tell us about the website, and why is it important for area businesses?
Thank you for having me here. The real mission of the MBDC is to be an organization for the business community. The website provides information for the business community of companies doing business within the community, but also companies looking at locating to Montgomery County. It provides information on site selection, available sites within the community, also information on doing business, and then labor and job growth within the community. It's really served to be a complement to the Department of Economic Development's website also.
Super. Do you have any success stories to share since you've launched the website?
Yes, we've already had several phone calls, a lot of visitors, international visitors to the website, and we're also looking at what pages they spend the most time on, so we continue to add information to those pages.
Excellent. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
There's another website that's recently launched in Montgomery County in order to help residents locate a specific food truck. It's called MOCOfoodtrucks.com. And we recently learned that if you're looking for a food truck at lunchtime, the place to go on Thursdays is Rock Spring Park in Bethesda.
It's a big draw for people to come out and try the different food trucks, and because it is every week, we get a lot of people who will just try one and they'll go from one to another to another.
This market is open from 11 to 2 along Rockledge Drive every Thursday through the end of September, and the dining options are diverse.
We've got all sorts of Italian ice. We make it all ourselves in-house at our store in Rockville. The trucker, we also have custard, milkshakes, gelatis, all that good stuff.
We carry healthy salads, sandwiches, and a nice take on Southwest food.
Cheesesteaks are our staple, and we had hot dogs, we had tuna subs, tuna salads, turkey subs, turkey salads, a little bit of everything.
Thousands of employees work nearby, and many enjoy the perks of being able to walk out of their offices to visit the market at lunchtime.
We all look forward to it every week. It's awesome. I mean, the food is fresh, and the vendors are very nice, and it's nice to come out and support, them as well.
I try to do something different every Thursday, but I do like the Frankly pizza right down, nice brick oven.
Here trying dog tags today, so pretty excited. Gets you out of the cafeteria.
I've had the Go Fish truck, which is just to die for.
The food truck vendor said this is one of their most lucrative locations.
We get a lot of people from the Marriott headquarters and from all the complex here, Lockheed Martin, and We know them by name now, so it's been really quite fun here.
Even when it rains out, people come out here. It's a great market. It's actually probably one of our best markets.
It's continued to grow, and it grew from the customer base. It's also grown from the number of vendors they brought in, and it's still our best day of the week.
You can find out more about area food trucks operating in Montgomery County by visiting their website at mocofoodtrucks.com. Still to come on County Report this week, we'll introduce you to some students who spent their summer learning Chinese. And we'll tell you about a local drive for school supplies.
The 65th Annual Montgomery County Agricultural Fair is ready to rumble. Enjoy your favorite rides and experience our thriving agricultural community. Witness the stars of big-time wrestling duke it out. Then watch Timber Tina and the Lumberjills tear it up. Axe throwing, log rolling, and more. Only $10 admission. Kids 11 and under get in free every day. Visit mcagfair.com for more info. The 65th Annual Montgomery County Agricultural Fair, August 9th through the 17th. Plenty to see from A to Z.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. At the end of each school year, there are countless new and used supplies left over at local schools. Fortunately, many of these items end up in the hands of those who need them most. For more on that story, we go to Richard Montgomery High School.
Thousands of students will have the supplies that they need to start the school year thanks to the annual Drive for Supplies program. For 14 years, MCPS in collaboration with Learn Shop Inc. has distributed new and gently used school supplies to families and nonprofit organizations in need. This year, more than 16,000 pounds of supplies were collected from students, staff, and businesses, and then given out at the Drive for Supplies celebration on July 15th.
In Montgomery County, you don't think of poverty as an issue, but the reality is we have many students who cannot afford, their families cannot afford to get them the supplies that they need for the school year. So Drive for Supplies is a great idea. It's a great initiative.
There are so many different groups that work well with us to make this happen. We have community groups and nonprofit groups. We have our internal folks. So there's just all these folks that realize anything we can do to help our kids get ready for school, we'll do. And I appreciate all that collaboration.
More than 160 student volunteers spent several days in the summer sorting and repackaging the supplies, learning about the importance of giving back and recycling. They earned student service learning hours for their hard work.
I truly appreciate the MCPS community promoting these types of events, providing genuine opportunities for our students to make a direct impact in the county.
I wanted to be able to help children in need of supplies, and if their parents can't support it or afford to buy supplies at stores, that they could come here and know that they can get stuff for free.
For some, this program offers much needed support in these tough economic times.
It'll make a big difference because as the year goes on, kids run out of their school supplies, they get short on paper, and then it impacts them academically.
The program has distributed nearly 60 tons of supplies since 2002.
It's a good program. I'd like to see it started in other states. We have helped start it in a few other states and counties, but I'd like to see it more. It just gives back too much not to have it in other places.
That's a great way to help students meet their needs as they prepare for the upcoming school year. And we remind you to mark your calendars for the MCPS Back to School Fair on Saturday, August 24th at the Carver Educational Services Center in Rockville. A new language immersion program hosted at Gaithersburg Elementary School this summer immersed students in Chinese culture. Tamika Smith reports.
This classroom full of elementary school kids couldn't speak Chinese, but a nationwide effort geared towards language skills changed that in 3 weeks. Star Talk focuses on teaching Chinese, Arabic, Persian, and the Hindi language. Organizers say the goal is to make U.S. students globally competitive. Alan Chung is the lead organizer of the program and says it's the first of its kind in the county.
It's more than my expectation. Our goal is try to provide the language immersion
to non-heritage students. If they can learn the Chinese language, then most every other person could do the same thing.
This free summer program at Gaithersburg Elementary School was one of 8 sites in Maryland, funded by the National Security Language Initiative. Parents and local officials came to watch the end-of-the-year performance. The Chinese immersion program allows kids to learn about the culture through food, science, and martial arts.
We've been learning about our culture, and we learned about the colors and stuff, like basic stuff.
Arnold enjoyed tasting the food.
Dumplings, noodles.
Like many of the children, Nina didn't know Chinese but was challenged with putting on a program in the language. Nina's mother says her daughter has changed since she started the program.
She talks about China. We have been renting DVDs from the library about China and watching National Geographic programs about China.
To learn more about the Star Talk program, visit their website, startalk.umt.edu. For County Report This Week, I'm Tamika Smith.
Thousands of residents are expected to attend the Montgomery County Fair, which is now open through August 17th at the fairgrounds in Gaithersburg. Joining us now from the Montgomery County Police Department is Lucille Bauer, who has some tips to share about making sure your visit to the fair is a fun and safe outing. Lucille?
Right. This is a great fun time for families, but it is important for parents to review some safety information with their children before going to the fair. This is a big event. There are a lot of people there, so you want to make sure that your kids are excited, but they know they need to stay with you. If for some reason they get separated from you as you're going into the fair, find a location that you can say, this will be our meeting ground. If we get separated, we'll come back to this visitor's center or this particular display. Make sure that your kids are wary of strangers. People could come up to them in a fair setting, try to lure them away. We want to make sure that young children aren't afraid, but that they don't take their safety for granted, that they understand that they should be a little bit suspicious, and again, be careful to stay with you. Parents, even when you're letting your children go to use a restroom facility at the fair, stay in close proximity. This is going to be probably hot weather. You want to make sure that you are taking water bottles, keeping hydrated. Again, there are lots of rides that kids can enjoy. You want to make sure that you take your time between eating, riding on those opportunities, and also make sure that if you see anything suspicious, a person who seems to be following you, seems to be engaged in activity that has you a little concerned, that you do talk to someone about this. Whether it is someone who's in charge of the ride, whether you see a security person or a uniformed officer. Act on your suspicions. Tell someone if you have a concern. The best way to have a great time at the fair is just to not take your safety for granted, talk to your kids about best safe practices, and then you can really enjoy yourself knowing that you'll be protected.
Thank you for those tips, Lucille. Coming up on County Report This Week, Kathy Stanhope will introduce you to our Pet of the Week.
I'm Rockville 11's Jennifer Ligsay. Coming up next, what you need to know to save your ash trees from an invasive species when County Report This Week continues.
There's still time to register for fall semester classes at Montgomery College and get the classes you want when you want them. Register in person at any of our 3 campuses or online anytime, 24 hours a day. New MC students should plan to attend one of the new student orientation sessions scheduled in August on all 3 campuses. Learn about student life activities, counseling services, financial aid, and much more. Capital Bike Share is coming to MC's Rockville and Tacoma Park Silver Spring campuses just in time for the fall semester. The service provides short-term bike rentals at convenient self-service locations and is designed so that mass transit users can bike from the transit hub to their destination.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. Our region is known for its many beautiful trees, impressive tree canopy, and the city of Rockville has been recognized as a Tree City USA for decades. Now a flying pest is causing problems for a particular type of tree, and our Rockville 11's Jennifer Ligsay tells us more. Jennifer?
That's right. The emerald ash borer is a green flying beetle who wreaks havoc on ash trees. We spoke with City Forester Wayne Knoll to find out what can be done to combat the problem.
Based on this damage here, the tree is obviously on the way out.
Not a good verdict for this ash tree just outside of the Twin Brook Recreation Center. It was infested with the emerald ash borer, a non-native beetle that has recently shown up in the city with an affinity for ash trees.
This is an invasive pest that came over from China. It's been in the United States for about 10 years now, and it has killed tens of millions of ash trees across the country.
Ash trees are characterized by opposite branching with leaflets as opposed to one single leaf. In order to save your ash trees, look for the early warning signs of an infestation of the green flying pest.
When a tree is under stress, it'll start shooting out sprouts down at the base of the tree or along the trunk of the tree where they normally would not occur. And you can also see dieback in the crown of the tree. Obviously this tree has died. And another good sign is woodpeckers. Woodpeckers love to feed on these borers, and if you start seeing woodpeckers attacking your trees, that means they're going after something. There's a bug or an insect in there.
To further investigate the problem, we wanted to take a closer look at an affected tree.
We came out and we saw these D-shaped the exit holes. So we wanted to do some further investigation to see if in fact it was emerald ash borer. And by taking off the bark, you can see these galleries, which is basically where the borer is living while it's in the larval stage under the bark, and it kind of crawls along feeding on the vascular system of the tree. And it's pretty much a good indicator that you do have emerald ash borer if you see the galleries like this in your tree.
If you spot the problem early enough, your tree could be saved with aggressive treatment.
So what they would do is kind of excavate a little bit of dirt from around the tree, pour this liquid insecticide around the base of the tree, cover it back up, and that insecticide will be absorbed by the root collar of the tree and taken up systemically. This is a very safe way to treat the tree where you're not going to have drift, you're not going to get chemicals everywhere. It's going to specifically treat that tree, and it gets to where the borers are pretty fast.
Suspect a problem with a tree in your neighborhood or in the city? Consult a certified arborist to discuss treatment options, or call the City of Rockville's Parks and Facilities Division at 240-314-8700. For County Report This Week, I'm Jennifer Ligsay.
Kathy Stanhope joins us now from the Humane Society to introduce us to Yoga, who is our Pet of the Week.
Hi, this is Kathy Stanhope with your Pet of the Week at the Montgomery County Humane Society. And we are here today with Yoga. Yoga is a gorgeous girl, as you can see. She's just about 3 years old. She is a pit bull. She has been evaluated by our staff here, and she has been just a delight to everyone. She is a little shy at first, so she probably would be best with a family that is dog-oriented, that knows something about dogs. But she's very, very affectionate. When she first met me, she just came right over and put this big head of hers right on my lap and said, "Please pet me." She's just a love. She is not spayed, but she will be spayed upon adoption, and she is really looking for someone to come home with. She is a nice, nice girl, and everybody here just loves her. And as you can see, she's absolutely gorgeous. So come on in and take a look at Yoga. She is a great animal. She needs a home. She deserves a chance. Come on in and meet her. Give us a call at 240-773-5967 or visit Yoga on the web along with her other friends at mchumane.org.
Well, that does it for this edition of County Report This Week. Remember, we want to hear from you, and we invite you to join the opinion forum at engage.montgomerymd.gov. We'd also like you to like us on Facebook. Join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Sonia Burke. Thank you for watching.